This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
I'm clear, y'all. I don't have no warrants, no nothing. Batman is good. But no, I mean, yeah, I'm saying nobody wakes up and just says I'm going to be Batman either. So, I mean, it's not a normal thing, but it's needed. It's necessary for sure, yeah.
Welcome to the pre-show. I am Richbartone, and tonight we're going to be going back into time. We're going to be going back to July 23rd, 2025 for the one I have dialed up for you this evening, and hopefully I'll have a little special feature for you. I worked on this thing for hours and tried to load it into StreamYard, and it says the file is invalid. Apparently, it doesn't like AVI. Seems to be the problem. So let's get these hellos in here. Welcome, Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead. Dutchie is here as always, and Officer Boogeyman returns again. He most certainly does.
In the line of work I do and what I specialize in, I know that at least 1 out of 5 people that we speak to or that are out here struggle with some sort of a mental health.
Yeah, I want to help with that too, to be honest. But I don't know exactly how to go about doing. I mean, working out helps, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, actually,
I'm not an expert.
I mean, if you're trying to help yourself with that, my question was going to be like, have you ever, struggled with any sort of symptom regarding?
All my enemies do.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, officer, you got another strike? What did you do this time?
That's the people I have issues with. They're
what about you?
Completely. 4.2 GPA, top 10 in my class, diploma to distinction. I'm a genius. I've been a multi-millionaire several times, and I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't with it. Yeah, no. Hell no. I wouldn't let them. I don't believe in doctors. I think they don't know what they're talking. They got the highest, what rate? Did you know that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got the highest rate. They do a lot of evil. I mean, hospitals is the highest rate of than anything. Yeah.
You've never had any history of like hurting yourself,
never
hurting yourself or homicidal, something like that. That's great.
No, suicidal. He doesn't have the guts. He just doesn't have the guts. Please welcome that guy. He's the leading comedian here in Sneedville, and he arrives with a read it for the listeners. I work out to help my enemies with their mental health. Hello, Rich. Yeah, that line really, really sticks out to me just every time I hear it, man.
I'm aggressive sometimes because I'm a man, but I mean, I think that's normal and part of how I was raised. Yeah, but
and like the basic self-defense stuff. Like,
I know it better than anyone probably because I'm living it. Yeah.
Like legally.
Yeah, I use 52 blocks. It's a system it dates back to Egypt, probably Atlantis. They use it in prisons for smaller guys to defend.
Atlantis?
Yeah. It's 50.
Did you say Atlantis? Shit. I'm surprised they didn't just butterfly net him right there on the spot. Please welcome Mimi Loves.
2 blocks. It's a hand block, so anything they throw, you have a movement coming and you block over your hand. It looks like Egyptian. It looks like Anubis. It saved my life before out here. I mean, I've had plenty of issues down here, but they were all in the past, and it wasn't anything like that I would go to anyone. I don't run to people for my problems, to be honest. I don't go to y'all. I don't go to anyone. I always just defend myself, and that's it. I mean, I have to do that. You know what I mean? It saved my life, though, before. I've had dudes pull actual, like about that big, going into my truck, and
yeah, that guy, when he said, did you say Atlantis, it got very real for Officer Frank right there and then.
I survived because I was able to block it and stuff, so yeah.
And forgive my question, I mean, but you're not, Ty, you're not living on the streets or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've got a home. I'm good.
Yeah. Good. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Hey, well,
I'll come out here by choice. I'm not going to lie to you and do that because I'm not here. I'm far, and there's all the resources are here. Yeah. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I haven't done that or I won't do it again. I thought about it recently. I'm just struggling financially. They pay me like 1/100 of a cent for 1,000 views. And I work harder than like anyone. I mean, I really go hard. When you go on there, you'll see. And
Please welcome to Sneedville, perhaps for the first time, it's Dave Kelly, JRY, Jerry, or whatever. He says, special ed face. Yep, that's what we were looking at. Welcome to Negative 43 TV.
tired, I just, so I know God has blessings coming for me, but in the meanwhile, I still have to survive and eat. I'm just trying to eat every day, to be 100% honest with you. Yeah, I just try to survive and make a positive change the best way that I can. So,
Hey, you struggling with any substance abuse, anything like that?
never.
You know that guy, that's absolutely true. I'll read it for the listeners. He left out the part where his home is stall number 3 at the driving range restroom. It's a private club, too. How would you like to take a piss after hole number 6 and find that?
I've never touched them.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, would you let me pay for your next meal?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you don't mind, I appreciate that. It's nice of you. You didn't have to do that. What else was I going to tell you? Yeah, that'd be cool to be able to talk to you though. But oh man, thank you, dude. But yeah, I was in there. I was in Correspondence for that little charge, and I mean, I moved. I was in a 65-man pod. I didn't get along with them because they're all
No.
And I'm more like my father, like man's man. That's just how I am. If I take a loss, I'm gonna take a loss with my chin up. I'm taking on the chin.
Mimi, he is talking to Officer Frank and Officer Bert. This is his field insanity interview, if you will.
And then they put me in Alpha Pod. So you know what cases are in there, right? The ones you brought up, the highest profile with the H, yeah. And then the one dude was in for robbery, and I didn't get along with him because he was a coward. And I was about to get into it with him, so I told them either you can get me out of here and put me in a private cell, or we're going to get into it because I'm not going to keep putting up with his nonsense. Because
you can take me and put me in a private cell because I'm not going to put up with that coward's nonsense. So you're saying you went to PC because you were about to get into it with a coward. Who has the yellow streak? I think it's you.
Talking crazy. So they moved me. They put me in solitary. So I went through like the whole thing. I saw the solitary confinement in Brownsville. I was in there. I was in the 65-man pod. I was in the Alpha pod. So as part of my Batman journey, you know what I mean? I thought it was a teaching tool, learning lesson,
Hey,
Welcome, Sheriff Gunn sent to the show. He's a busy guy. So is that guy. They've really been doing the restreaming thing, the sniping thing, to a very, very high degree. Welcome.
So you have access to resources, mental health resources as well, if that's ever needed. I'm glad that you.
It'd be good to have too. I mean, if I see people who need help, can I send them that?
Give them my phone number.
Yeah.
Yep,
Don't
you're
say
right.
it again on here because I got the mic on. But do you have a card too, or a card for that?
My phone number's public.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. They're all evil on here. Yeah, they're not good people. Do you have a card for that, or is it a number I can take after we get off here?
Yeah, the listeners should hear this. It's from that guy. This whole time, Joey thinks he's talking to coworkers and doesn't realize he's being interviewed. Absolutely true. It makes it just that much dumber and therefore that much funnier.
No. That's the same number that I gave you.
Okay.
The one that you saved.
Just tell them
that's my work cell phone number.
to talk to you.
Yeah, if you can at that moment, if you.
Because I mean, I come across folks like that. I was eating in one of these places the other day, and there's a little guy. I don't know if you've seen him. He's kind of acts like he's possessed a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about or not? He's just shifty and moving in and out of the building. You know how it is sometimes. He might be using, I don't know, but nothing again. I don't judge anyone, but to get him help, if he need help, I don't know. I know about tropical a little bit. I don't know what they do there.
They do like good stuff. But yeah,
My mom is also paranoid schizophrenic, but she's holding it together pretty well, and I'm around to make sure she's okay. That's my only job here, really. So
you live alone.
live with her.
You live with her, and you'll be there.
Yeah. A wellness check, what I've heard is that it is illegal. If you don't know the person, it's like me calling every day on someone in your family. You wouldn't like that, right? Because you're being bothered. I mean, you might be more used to it than me. I don't like people coming where I live.
You can't build something like me.
All right. It worked and it didn't work. The file, I fixed it. We are going to see it. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it just screwed me up. It has a habit of doing that. Let's continue. Yes, indeed. Let's continue. Wouldn't be a show if I didn't screw something up, huh? Now I got to add it back to
I
the
don't know if
stage.
you know, just real quick, is there licenses
Sigh.
and certifications I would need to, like, would I need security clearance or like to be able to help more, or can you just help the way I'm doing it?
Best way to help is any situation that comes as far as the need
Info?
is just be a good witness. Description you can.
Honestly, Ty, what myself and Bert are is we're professional witnesses. We sometimes have to go to court and be professional witnesses to that investigation. The state of Texas, because of our license, allows us the authority to arrest, and detain when these criminal charges arrive, right?
Yeah.
That's the other authority that we as officers have. That's the difference, right? You don't have the authority necessarily to take somebody
Do
into
whatever
custody
you
or
want.
take their rights away. Now, obviously,
You have a
the
great
right-
attitude for a cop, because a lot of them don't have that attitude. You know, I see it all over.
You have a great attitude for a cop. Meanwhile, say hello to my cigar torch. He's live too, or it's live, or however you would put that.
For the country every day. So I really don't focus on that. There's other people who do. I'm not one that chases y'all or cares. I care, but I feel like it's better being the way I am. You know what I mean, right? Like there's a way to do things, and I try to do things the right way, believe it or not, because I used to be a guy who didn't, not regarding you, but regarding any matter. I was very aggressive and didn't care. And now, I try to go. I mean, I just think there's a good way to handle in a positive way. I could see why somebody would think, oh, he's out of his mind. I'm not out of my mind. I just think so much quicker. And if y'all arrested me today, that's fine. I walk through it. I go through it. But nothing and nobody could stop.
You and I are on the same page, Ty.
Cool. All right, brother. If I have a random question, can I just text them or?
Yeah, you can text them. If I
don't mind?
if I don't answer the phone call, send me a text, send me a message.
Okay.
Okay.
I can call you too. It's all right
you're more
when
than
I
welcome to call
can.
me.
Okay. I guess my only question before you go is, how would I go about licensing it where I could do what I want to do a little bit more?
I've never seen a license.
What
for
a
that. I mean,
dunce.
Man, security licenses that are like level 3 licenses where people carry guns, where like security.
I don't
guards.
want that. What I want is, in other words, if the guy, let's say I catch him breaking into a vehicle, I want a license or some job or some way. How could I go about doing it? But be an independent agency where I could actually apprehend and grab him and get him at least arrested or held accountable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, it absolutely doesn't. Please say hi to Broncos 1975. And indeed, he was anticipating being arrested. And I don't know, maybe you find a reason to arrest this guy and get him off the streets for his own good. But I mean, who cares? Who really, really cares at least about this guy? Please welcome the legend that is Tyler Durden. He's here right now.
I mean, you could try to do a citizen's arrest, but they're probably going to book me for what.
That's so
assault or something.
stupid.
The
I don't want
thing
that.
is, there's a fine line.
Even though I wouldn't assault, I would just grab him and hem him up and have him there. But I'm just saying,
Grabbing somebody and
still
holding
could
somebody,
be considered, right?
It's already grabbing and touching
That's
somebody.
why we're probably having this conversation.
Let me
Sorry.
explain this. Like, so grabbing or touching somebody against their will is already considered an assault in the state of Texas. Now, also grabbing and restraining somebody's movement is considered unlawful restraint in the state of Texas. That's why we're police officers. We have the authority to detain and restrain people against their will because of a criminal investigation, right? Or criminal charges. That's the difference between what we do and what you as a good civilian, a good Samaritan are doing.
And they really escalated it to that point. It's that bad now, right? You pretty much can't do. I mean,
That's not
pretty bad.
That's not an escalation. It's a de-escalation. De-escalation. Come on now.
Bad, bro, to where you can't even hem someone up and grab them. I mean, that's out there. I did bar security for 7 years, so I'm all about hands. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, I don't care who it is. I always just defend myself, but so.
Right. Yeah,
And you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, because we can have the conversation and where what you're saying is 100% facts, and we can be nice about it, but we know that when the situations happen,
Guess what I'm doing?
They just happen, no
Yeah.
matter if it's you, if it's a regular guy like me. When the things happen, they just happen, and everything happens so quick, and that I know a lot about and I understand. So the way I see it, Batman just has to do what Batman has to do, and just so much crime, there's so much corruption, there's so much illegal activity, and I mean, I just feel like we
Yeah.
need people like me to
Yes, I
stand
would
up
absolutely
there.
agree.
So if you read between the lines, he just told Officer Frank to fuck himself. He sure did.
100%. Be our eyes and ears.
Appreciate it, yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Great
All right.
meeting you. Let you get back to
All
it.
right, bud.
Have a great day, man.
See ya.
It was
Have a
fun.
good one.
Thank you. Yeah. Have a good one.
Have a great
Holler if you need me. I'll text you. See, that was a great conversation. He was super nice. That guy's cool. I think he gave me $10.
Hey, got that big ass money going for you now, huh? Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and this is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness for Saturday, February 21st, 2026. March approaches. Golf season's coming, baby. I am holding on for dear life. I simply cannot wait. So what we are going to do right now, we're going to start off, we're going to go back into time. We're going to go to July 23rd, 2025, and Batman is the greatest of all time. And here in a bit, we will interrupt this so that I can play you the special feature that I made just for you. It's good. It's good. It really is good. So anyhow, let me go ahead and add this to the stage. By golly, I let's see, remove. He clicks remove. One of these days I'll get that down. Right there it is. Batman is the greatest of all time. So hovering over the candy colored button, and let's go. Stress noises.
And we're back.
Oh God, no.
All right, like I said, we operate above the feds, man. Everybody knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Everyday hard work, boy. All right. Who made the streets safe? Batman made the streets safe. Lower crime rates, everything. All right. It's the truth.
And okay, it's the truth. And
But yeah, sorry, honey. If you can, let me know if you're listening. I may go in here real quick for a second too and take a look around, but I'll be right back on the same live if I do that right now.
oh, I got a
We
feeling.
don't get no interaction with that penguin, man.
Here we go.
He stays ducking me. It is what it is. He knows he lost. You understand? Remember, he wanted to be a big YouTuber. All right, ain't that what you wanted to be? Ain't that what you wanted to be, penguin? You wanted to be a big
Yes.
YouTuber. Didn't work out for you, did it?
Indeed, at this time, I believe he's heading for Mom's backyard. You know it's going to be a good one.
Sad penguin, you tried to cheat. You can't ever do nothing fairly because you don't believe in yourself. Yeah, imagine cheating and still losing. Ah! Oh, for real. That's hilarious, right?
Indeed.
Imagine folks that can't even win when they cheat. You understand? Can't be fair about nothing, huh, Narcy? Huh? I didn't realize that's a real name, too, that folks actually have that name. There's actual...
It's not a real name. You stole it from me. Every movie I make has an actress named Narcissism in it. Nobody that I know of is named Narcy. And you nipped that from me, bitch. It's the truth.
Narcies in the world. It's hilarious. Narcy. I don't know. That's a weird name, I guess.
And also, all of my movies have an actor in them called Delusion. Yes, that's Delusion. He's a big star around these parts.
Yeah, man. You folks is funny. Straight up hilarious. Talk.
Ah, yes, Marcy Playground. They had one good song, as I recall, and I can't pull it up right now, but they had one good song.
Yeah, downright blasphemous. It says blasphemous, boy. Blasphemous. That's what it is. That's what it's been. I'm not even going to go in here and forget this. I'm just going to do my strength. Got time for your antics?
Ah, yes.
No crime.
Narcy is one of the Sism sisters. I haven't really come up with a name for the other one, but yes, you're absolutely right. Ah, Sex and Candy. Yeah, that's a really good song.
In baseball, it's hot as hell. It's super hot today. Seriously, it is hot.
One of those songs that a bar band in the early 90s would have just killed to have had. And it came out right after my last band broke up, so I never got a chance to sing that very easy song that is great in any event.
Whew. Oh. How are you folks doing out there today? Hope you're doing well. That's
As
all
what?
we got, 2 viewers.
95 or so, 96 maybe.
What the hell is going on today, man? Where the hell my views at, boy? Not sure I like what's coming out of your mouth. Billy, gotta get them views. This is what I do. This is my livelihood. That's how I make my money. You know what I'm saying? Well, I act cute and try to paint it like we all cute and sweet, like something sweet when nothing's sweet.
Oh, there's plenty sweet about you. You know that. Ask anybody with a CDL in the immediate area.
It's just perfect, man. The whole thing is perfect. I'm a genius. That's what folks don't get. Yeah, I don't dress like Batman. I am the real Batman. That's why it's perfect. See, folks be talking too much. Can't talk to you folks that talk too much. You understand? You're talking too much. Too much talking. Not enough action. No more talking. Dude is smoking all inside of his vehicle, and I'm breathing every bit of it. I can smell all of that. All right, come on.
Do what Nega says and hit the like, everybody.
Come on. Yeah, I know. I know you're in your Porsche Carrera, your Porsche Jeep, and you think you're it.
Because they are it. Get your things together. We're going to get all smoke 'em if you got them within the next 5 minutes, 47 minutes after the hour. It's Saturday Madness, kids.
Well, Batman owns a Porsche too. It's convertible, and the mechanic down here was jealous, so he messed it all up. But I got to see if I can fix it later when I have the money, which we will. All right.
Yep, that's true. And you know, I've said it before, and I might as well say it again. The subject has come up. Tyree not inhaling cigarette smoke, although it is completely posing, is the only smart thing he's ever fucking done in his life.
I think we're going to be able to fix it for some odd reason. Thank you, honey. That would be cool, right?
There's Christina.
It is what it is. I'm kind of worried about it, honestly. I have no idea. Like, he really messed it up. And it's a mid-engine, so I don't know. I just worry. Like, I don't know.
I smell jizz and feces. Yeah, I wear cardboard underwear. What the hell is that over there with an erection? God, it must be my dream.
I don't know what could happen with it or what. I have no idea. But I still have it. If it could be fixed, I mean, it should be able to, but whatever he messed up, he did it intentionally. That'd be cool, though. I get the Porsche, that way I can drive Christina and I around.
It only is a dream.
Boxster.
Immediately after the show, I will have to go look that up. Now, I haven't heard that song in so long, and it's a catchy one.
Convertible. Be cool. Once she helps me with everything, get everything together. I love you, honey. Thank you so much. Why? They're good cars.
At the Erecting Reflection Convention, yes.
It was a great car for me. They're German made. They're some of the best built cars there are. Like, I thought it was cool. I still have it. It's fast as hell.
Oh yeah, it was way in heavy rotation everywhere, and it reminds me of good times. The mid '90s were really cracking good for me and mine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. I mean, I don't know. I got to see, like, in the future what kind of other car I want. I'm going to have to get a vehicle at some point, like you were saying, or maybe you'll buy me one.
Hey, look who's here, everybody. It's Chris Legit. Welcome to the show. How are you on the Saturday night?
But we're gonna have to get some kind of vehicle for me at some point. So it doesn't have to be a Porsche. It can be something. I want a Batmobile. I want something that is really like a Batmobile that maybe I can work on and add to and stuff, you know. I'd like to build it and customize it. That's what I want. That's the thing. You can buy cheaper vehicles and then just build them up and customize them. Put money into the parts and the engines and all that, and you know, that'd be cool. It is extra hot today out here, honey. Super hot.
And could you imagine, just imagine what he smelled like in that moment? I'm sorry for doing that to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is, in fact, that time. Smoke them if you got them right here on Negative 43 TV, 50 minutes after the hour.
Well, yeah, I mean, it said it in the readings, honey. It said sacred union between opposites. So, I mean, yeah, we might be opposites on some things. That's okay. Opposites attract, and you don't have to like everything I like or anything like that. I wouldn't want you to. It'd be kind of weird, you know. You don't want your twin that likes all the same stuff you like. You know, nobody wants that. Weird. So, perfectly okay to have your own opinion and viewpoint, honey. I don't have any issue with that. Just try to work with me on mine, you know. That's all. That's hilarious, though. But we might be able to get it fixed, and it's a good car. It'll be useful. Be a good little Batmobile. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh God,
man! I used to move in that thing. I drive fast.
That's why you don't have a license.
I just went wherever the hell I wanted, fast as hell. But yeah, it's a nice car. It's convertible. Interior's beautiful. Got to get the window fixed on it that the jealous, envious ones messed up. That's why it's good it's in that lot, because nobody can really mess with it unless they're committing a crime and they got cameras and stuff in there. So I'm not sure how well they monitor them, but they should have cameras, and there's not too much more that can really be done to it. So, you know, but I think.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our special feature. I found a video a few days ago, the middle of which was just extraordinary to me. So I went ahead and clipped it and did the whole little editing thing. And oh, by gosh, by golly, I think it turned out just great. So I'm going to add it to the stage right now.
This, you know, you can't build something like me.
And I should mention that while this runs, I will be in theater mode. I will not be talking, but I will be in the chat. Here we go.
It's like, you know, this, you know, you can't build something like me. Like, we all know what I am. I'm a walking. Either you can't build something like this and something like me without it being difficult. That's what I understand. And like God said, like, you're not going to need nothing. You don't need much. I need plenty. Like, I haven't had what I needed this entire time, and it's hard. Like, I don't understand it. Honestly, like, this just can't continue and can't go on. Like, it really can't. I understand that it's God working with me and his purpose, but we got to get some money flowing, man. I don't know what's up with the public. I don't know why folks act like they ain't hearing me. I don't know what's up with people. It is not hard for folks to contribute and donate and show some support for what I do. And that's the thing. Any other creator, they get support. All of them. I was never given any opportunities, not from the government. Nobody's giving me any money, nothing. I ain't got nothing from nobody. Like I said, what I get is small, and that's it. Little bits of money, little bits of help, that's it. Anything else is like, whatever. I look to God for my blessings, man. You know what I mean? It'd be crazy, man. It's just crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't. But like I said, like, you know, I don't know. I'm just focused on building, man. I'm working all the time. So that's the thing. This is my real career. I don't care how much money I make. And today, what were we at? 86 bucks or 84 or something? Can't remember. Or 85? I don't know, but means I made over $1, maybe a couple. Means I made over $1, maybe a couple. Means I made over $1, maybe a couple. So that's pretty decent. It's unfair as it gets. It always has been. It obviously always will be. God is going to have to set it all straight and fix everything. And he clearly is. He's clearly at work in the world. I'm seeing that. I don't have a friend in this world. I don't have any fans. Fans support you. Fans come out their pocket and donate and show some support. We got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. These folks all work every day and haven't contributed $20, $5, even $1, up over 87 bucks. I mean, that's what, about $3 away around to 90, and then we got like 10 more dollars we got to make, and we got about 8 days to do it. I mean, I don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go hard to do it. I mean, we got to. I want to make sure that I get that check, and if I don't, honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I won't be able to pay the phone. I mean, that's a given. And it's kind of looking like even if I make the check, I might not be able to pay the phone, because this is getting ridiculous. It's been the same thing over and over, and it's the phone holding me back. If I didn't have to pay the phone bill, it wouldn't be a problem. Hopefully someone in the public, if you want to help me out, help me with that. It's like 55 bucks. That's all I can say, man. I mean, I can't believe that folks can't send me some dough for bus fare and send me money so I can move around and do what I want to do and do anything that's halfway normal. But all these folks are right in front of me talking about, do you have any clue what's been going on? Do you have any clue what's happened here? Obviously not. That's why I don't talk to them no more. You understand? I don't even text those dudes. I don't talk to none of them. Like any of these so-called women I don't talk to. They go to the island and go on dolphin cruises. Like what? So it's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. See, y'all got it good. You don't got any problems, no worries, nothing. And God sees that you have it great, you're good, and y'all will not help anyone. Y'all won't contribute a dime, nothing. I'm going to talk about it every single day. I have never seen anything like this, and then folks want to act surprised when God don't bless them. Get some self-awareness. Like, how have you not contributed to what I'm doing, bro? Hey, why do I have different rules than everybody? So, like I said, where is the confusion? This is my career. I have nothing to explain. The public's job is to pay me. That's what people need to do. You see me? Hand me some cash. This is what I do. It 100% gives me every right to ask for money and ask people to send funds. This is my career, brother. I'm independent. It is not hard for folks to contribute and donate and show some support for what I do. This is what I do. I talk. It's the way of the world. It's really got me like in a mood, bro. I just don't understand it. Everything's been completely unfair. I can't get a dime from no one. Ain't nobody supporting financially or doing anything for me. Like, come on, bro. All these folks have money. They get a government check every month. They literally all sitting there and they seeing what I'm building and they all feel some way about it. Everyone. This is everyone, bro. Like, they want to sit there. They want to stand there. What is that? What is that? I know what it is, bro. I know how folks feel. Like, what? I want to get out of here and go up to like Boston, bro, or Maine, or Massachusetts, or Vermont. I want to go up north, like northeast, because I hope that the environment's a little bit better. I know like it's rough everywhere right now, especially, but I want to move to like a college town or something where I can actually meet hopefully some real wholesome people that understand and want to actually like help people and be a part of something, bro, because I've never seen anything like this, man, ever. It is unreal, literally. Like, yeah, let me explain something to y'all. That ain't normal. There ain't nothing normal about it. This whole time I've barely gotten any support. It just don't make no sense that all these folks work. All these folks are good, bro. They don't have problems, bro. Folks be talking like they act like everyone's struggling and everyone got problems. They don't. They got support systems. They Gucci. They good. They got everything they need. And it just don't make no sense to me. It don't. So there's too much money going around for you know, to just sit here and not help folks like me who need actual financial help. It just doesn't make any sense. You understand? It just don't make sense. It really don't. But like I said, it has nothing to do with me. So what are you talking about? Where's the confusion? Right now, these folks is listening. They have money. They have a way to send it. Like, where's the money? I don't understand how that's difficult. Like, come on, bro. See, folks want to act, man. I know what it is. The other dude was talking about to call him and talk to him. I ain't heard nothing. Like, what? Like, it just don't make no sense. You know, folks talking about, yeah, you know, I'm going to help you out, you know, so that you're good, you're right. Like, that's what I'm saying. The minute they see what I do, oh, now I'm not hearing anything. Like, that's crazy, man. It's like everybody getting their feelings because they see I'm shining and I'm doing something that they can't do. That's the truth. Nobody is me. That's why I don't have a whole lot of friends and a friend circle and all that stuff y'all talk about, because I found out the hard way in the past, and I found out the truth that there's no friends. You might be able to get one or two that are real, but for the most part, you know how many friends I've had? You know how many people I've met? It's always the same thing, man. That's why I don't waste my time no more. Like, when I get my money, I'm going to be very to myself. Just like the depiction describes and shows and talks about. Because talk to folks for what? What did they ever do for me when I needed their help? When this whole time when I'm needing cash to get what I need done, just basic stuff, bro. I'm not asking for anything but just like to be normal. What would we have to talk about? Them same folks that could have helped me this entire time every single day and don't, and they act like it matters. It don't make a difference to me. I understand I'm in a good mood. Bro, I don't care. I don't need nobody and nothing. Yeah, that's the actual reality. You understand? Just like a lot of folks be spending their time doing things they got no business doing. What doesn't concern you doesn't concern you. My business is my business. What's mine is mine. Get your own. It's not difficult. That's just how it works. The public's supposed to pay me. All these folks be doing things they have no business doing. Like, it's all fun and games, but there's also boundaries and limits. And it's just being human. It's clear as day with me. I don't feel any way about being myself because it's crazy. Just like it's crazy every day that all these folks listening have plenty of dough and they good and they all right and they don't want to help. But they have the nerve and audacity to be like, yeah, keep standing up to corruption. Driving a boat, on a boat, there's no connection, no nothing. Like you're on a boat telling me, keep standing up to corruption. And you're not inviting me. Why would I need to hear that from you? I don't need to do anything for folks that don't do anything for me. How about that? I'm going to keep doing what I do because I'm doing it for me. Yeah, I'm doing this for me. Not nobody else. Me, myself, and I. You understand? Yeah, everything I'm doing is for me. You understand? Yeah, they on a boat. So be thankful. Be grateful. You can't invite someone and be like, yo, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, here, you need something? Here you go. Like, you can come out on the boat with us. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy, bro. Like, come on, man. You ain't got money. You got to be serious, bro. You know what I mean? And all of them just act aloof like they don't get it. Like, it's so confusing. It's the same way up there in Green Bay. That's exactly what I said. I said, I'm a human being, and I walked out. Walked right out, right off the job. I was washing dishes. I put them dishes down. I walked out. I said, I'm a human being, and told them folks what it was. And I walked out. And that was a game. That was me coming up and standing on business. Just like when them folks was up there talking that nonsense, talking about, you need to go work at Chick-fil-A. Why? Folks don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Like, I'm going to sit at these 9 to 5s and sit here and play pretend and make chicken sandwiches. I was made to make chicken sandwiches, honey. I'm the reincarnated chicken sandwiches master. Shrink, you understand? Like I said, it's hilarious. All y'all who work 9 to 5s will never catch up to me. All of them. This entire world will never catch up to me. I'm talking in any aspect, especially financially. We got to get some money flowing, man. I don't know what's up with the public. I don't know why folks act like they ain't hearing me. I don't know what's up with people. It is not hard for folks to contribute and donate and show some support for what I do. So what are you talking about? Y'all folks like to get on YouTube and talk to make yourself feel better, and you start saying things that don't exist. Everything I'm kicking is pretend. Huh? Play pretend every day. Kicking the same exact rhetoric. You like to just stand there and be in your energy like, you know what I mean? What's up? I don't have friends. I'm out here conducting crime and corruption. That's the difference. So when I get my money, I'm inclined to keep it to myself, man. because it just don't make no sense. It's every day the same exact result. Every day the same thing. Every day I go out in the world and I'm looking and seeing, man, maybe today I'll get some actual support. Maybe today I'll get this support system. And every day it's been the same thing. I just don't get it. I really don't. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how all these folks have everything that they need and more and can't share. I got more wealth than everybody, more equity. I may have spent more money than everybody combined. I've been to the Mall of America in Minneapolis. I had a good time there. See, while folks was talking and sleeping on me, I was making moves, enjoying life, going out and having fun. I've been all through Minneapolis. I was going to the Mall of America all the time, and that restaurant, their enchiladas were absolutely delicious. I saw what Minneapolis is about, and it ain't that much. I came through Chicago. I've been through Chi-Town. I worked all through Green Bay. I saw what Green Bay had to offer and what that was about. Most of these towns don't have much of anything to offer, and there ain't that much going on. Just sitting there like, I don't think about other people or other folks at all. I think about what I'm doing, and I think about myself. You know, you can see what it is. I don't have to explain it or spell it out. God is going to give me the money regardless. God is going to bless me regardless. So watch me get blessed. You all owe me money. Where's that $10, by the way? See my point? You got the whole internet out here, and the whole internet, nobody's reached out to me on the internet yet to have a real conversation. Nobody's put no capital and no money up. Nobody sent a phone number or an email. Nothing. These folks never, ever changed their position. They felt the way they did forever. So when I get my money, I don't have to do anything. I'm here to enjoy stuff and have fun. And all I want to do is have fun and travel. All these folks could help. They could all contribute and give me a budget to work with so that I could get this project expanded and go to another city and state and have it not even be a problem. Yet they do it for the evil, wicked folks. The government funds these underground illegal organizations with millions of dollars and tons of money. How do you think these folks are able to do what they're doing? I'm the Son of God and the Messiah. As God said, if everyone's against you, folks clearly aren't going to contribute a dime or do nothing. I see the truth, man. I see the truth of where we're headed. I see the truth of what's going on, and it is what it is. So I'm going to keep on sitting there. It's the silliest energy I've ever seen. I'm designed to build with people. Like, if I saw somebody doing a project like this, man, I would fund it immediately if I had the money. Like, I would want to help somebody who's helping and protecting me. This might be why everybody is always at the same 9 to 5s and can't seem to get to another level or ever build anything. I don't feel anyway. All these folks feel some way. What does that have to do with me? I know how to build a city and society correctly. Obviously, other folks don't. You need to put me in a position of authority. That's what you need. You need to give me jobs where I can teach people, whether it be martial arts or how to build a city correctly or how to run a city the right way. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Be easy.
Indeed. Joey Sneed will do that to you, what you just saw on your screen. That was my special presentation. It will be released on its own sometime in the middle of next week. There's actually more that I want to do with that. I just really enjoyed that. And did it fairly quickly, so it was a lot of fun. So let's go back indeed, back to July 23rd, 2025, yet again. And I'm going to move up a little bit. This thing, for my taste, started a little slow. Yeah, let's get some FaceTime here. I know I'm sorry, but yeah, most of the time there's nothing going on your screen, so I suppose it's better in a way, or maybe not. Let me just hit the button.
That just be with each other and be happy, and then after a little bit of time, we'll, get the Batman thing going, and I can get rolling and get working, because I'm gonna want to keep working whenever I can, but I want all my time to be devoted to you. So I'm a good hubby. But yeah, that's the one thing I realize is, like God told me, I got to learn how to accept when I'm not in control sometimes, and I think that's a good thing for me to learn. So I have a hard time with it. I'm just used to being in control, because when I'm in control, things always work out best, so, I mean, hopefully you'll let me be in control to an extent, but
You are in control the way a leaf is in a 50-mile-an-hour wind. That should be enough for you.
Whoop, just kidding.
Okay. Oh, the entertainment value, huh? Okay, let's grab the slider. It's a long video anyway.
And then it's like they lowball me and only pay me like $1 or a couple of bucks. Like, come on, bro. I just did tons of views, like thousands upon thousands, like better than I've maybe ever done. Just don't make no sense unless it's going to translate to today. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to try to invest in a bike right now. I don't think, because I'm not there financially right now. I don't got that kind of money. Now, if y'all want to make my birthday real grand, we're still celebrating my birthday, because on my actual birthday, I didn't really get a chance to do anything or celebrate it. You know what I mean? The only gift I gave myself was a little pair of sunglasses. We're going to go ahead and celebrate my birthday all through the rest of the year. How about that?
Anyway, I don't even know why I hit the button. I really don't.
Every day is my birthday, because I said so, because I'm the birthday boy. That's right. Nah, every day is not my birthday, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on. Just try to celebrate, man. We want my situation to get better, man. We want everything to get better. And that's all we can ask for, you feel me? So that's what we're going to do. We don't just throw away money on nonsense, like corny haircuts like the penguin and stuff like that. We're not trying to have a weird fro when we can't grow a fro, nothing like that. We pretty much don't do anything that the penguin does over here. That's what we don't condone. You don't want to be like the penguin. You want to be like me. Her name is Christina. You get my wife's name right.
His wife's name. They are YouTube married after all. I never heard anything about a YouTube divorce. It's impossible to convince a normie that anything like this is even going on YouTube.
Kind of want to try some of this chicken up here, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty pricey. I'm pretty sure it'll be like $12 for a plate. Somebody donate, man.
Nope, sorry, starved. Please say hello to Shy Dude, just arrived.
Somebody donate and get me what I want to get. Oh, they got that good chicken flavoring. That's the thing. There's things that I want to try and stuff, but I just ain't got the means yet, man. I'm not to that point, bro. At least I'm realistic. And it's okay. I got everything else together. That's what matters. Thinking of buying me some new bungees right now. I kind of need them because these bungees are starting to tear and rip. They've been pulled on too much, so I think I'm gonna. That's probably a good idea, right, honey? I don't know if you can hear me, but I think I'm gonna stop and get some other bungees, like I did last time. That's a good idea, right? Let me message you right quick and see if you're there. Hold on.
Let me message you right quick and see if you're there. And apparently, he was talking to her somewhere. Discord, probably. He may have had a Discord at the time, but I just don't even know. And that's part of what makes it fun. Let's move to further action. Okay, black screen, that's always good. That means nothing. Means nothing at all. Did you ever feel like you made a mistake? That's kind of where I'm at right now, but we'll soldier on. There has to be some good stuff here, right? There has to be, right?
Not be in control and be able to deal with that, accept it, and be okay with it. So definitely working on that. Yes, I work on a lot of different stuff. God works on me. That's what folks don't get, and He's changing me a lot, man, in a good way. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool, man. That's my thing. I mean, why would I mean, it's like choosing selfishness almost, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would I be like that or be that way and hold myself back from, God's blessings and his plans that are way bigger than I can ever imagine. Like, I just would never do that. I would never, you know, like these folks, they all self-sabotage, and like, I don't need to be in control all the time or of everything. None of us are in control, and
You absolutely don't want to be in control, and that's part of your problem. That's what makes you infantile. You really, really expect us to take care of you. You expect a so called woman to take care of you. You expect people walking by you to take care of you. You're helpless. You're absolutely helpless. And it's not a matter of learned helplessness either. You're just helpless. You always have been. You always will be. You're too stupid to learn a trade. You're too narcissistic to get along with anybody long enough to stay on a job. I think I've said everything I need to say 15 minutes after the hour, unless, of course, you're in Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case it's 20 minutes until the top of the next hour. It's weird like that.
I understand that, you know. So my job is to do the best that I can, you know what I mean? But the only thing I want to be in control of, it's not so much control. I'm just like, I mean, I'm very like possessive with, you know, who I love. That's all. That part probably won't change. I wouldn't want it to. I think that's part of love. So hopefully you understand that, but I just feel
Being possessive in general terms usually leads to asshole behavior. I'm just saying.
like that's it. Like when you belong to someone, you literally belong to them,
As in control aid.
and they're yours and you're theirs, and that's how it should be. And you should be very territorial about your partner. You know, that's why I always try to do the right things. I always do. And
I am yours, you are mine, never call your mom.
Handle everything with people right, you know, the best way I know how to. And I would always want the same from you, which I know I never have to worry about. And, you know, it really, really means a lot. It goes a long way, you know. But I think that's the problem in a lot of relationships is folks don't want to work together on things, and folks don't want to let go and relinquish control. And sometimes when you're trying to control everything, I've noticed most of the time, 9 times out of 10, is when you fail or when you lose everything. And when things don't go your way, I don't think that trying to control everything is really a good idea all the time. You feel me?
No.
So I'll just say that, you know. So, but yeah, you're 100% right. I've never had.
Another word for a controlling person is a manipulative person. Did you know that?
I mean, definitely.
One usually goes with the other, don't you know?
You never had a relationship that was very real in my book. I think most people are very fake.
Dave's not here, man.
And especially so-called women. That's why I talk the way I do.
Maybe I need to explain this to the listeners, because without the context of your, you know, that you get from actually seeing this, you're just lost. Ledgeview will type Dave's here, and then I will respond, Dave's not here. It's a Cheech and Chong thing. So you listeners, now you're inside the joke a little bit.
Because it's the truth. It doesn't apply to everybody, but applies to a majority of them, you know. And I'm sure dudes are weird too. I mean, I don't get along with most of them, but I mean, that's the problem when so-called women try to make it like it's a competition. Like, what does that have to do with anything? You know, I'm talking about so-called women for a reason, specifically because they've been out of control for a long time. But like I said, I'm just happy that I'm able to at least try to push forward with this, you know. Nowhere near where I want to be yet. Obviously, I'm still struggling a lot and going through things, but.
And you're never, ever going to get there, Chris Legit. Thank you so much for your super chat. And with that, we have earned a check. Rather, I have earned a check for next month. Thank you so very, very much for that. Really.
At the same time, God has blessed me, man. God gave me this platform, this avenue. He blessed my business. You know, we're getting it all going. And that's pretty important. That's a big deal. And what I've accomplished here is something nobody could. That's the truth. And I give all credit and glory to God, but I also give myself all the credit. And I'm very proud of myself. So,
what?
That's all.
You give God the credit, but I give myself the credit. You're taking credit away from God. Seriously, you're taking credit away from God. Oh man, let's see what other jewels he uncorks. And thank you again, Chris. Thank you so much.
But like I said, it's all business over here. That's why I just chill out, be calm, play my position, and be the CEO that I am. I'm always be in control of my companies and what I build and what I built here, of course. That's what I do have control of, and it is what it is. I love what I do.
I just loved both of those guys so much back in the day. I really did.
Do what makes me happy, and just very proud of myself, man. Very, very proud of myself. These folks don't understand this is only the beginning. You know what I mean? And all this is training. Even when I'm walking like this in this heat, this is training. Every day God is training me. That's what y'all got to understand. And you know what I want? I want to get one of those milkshakes right now, but they're like $5.
You're kidding me, Ledge. They made you type Tommy Chung is rad 5 times. Oh boy.
Just telling you, everything is expensive as hell. But again, I do appreciate the two people, even if you're trolls and you're super jealous of me and been trying to stop me from making any money for decades. I do appreciate you sending that.
We have a legal notice from our legal department here at Negative 43 TV. Please look at the bottom of your screen.
This is what I need right here. It's like a little, I don't know, like a little mini Humvee type thing. See, that's what Batman need right there, something like that, but where it's built like a tank. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing I'm telling you. Like, people don't get when we have all this money, Christina and I'm going to be buying stuff like this. There's like a golf cart type thing with seats in the front and back, rear seats and everything. Like, we'll be able to buy all this stuff. Real talk. Like, it ain't nothing, too. It'll be like going to the grocery store and buying a cucumber. Feel me? So, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you to all the folks who have donated and shown some support. Please continue. I need consistent support. It's the only way that things get better. Because I have to do my daily spending. I don't have a choice. It's just life. And inflation sucks. And I got to get by and through every day, and the main consensus is this. I mean, right now, what I'd like to do is try to raise enough funds through this. We got a PayPal, Cash App, and a Venmo, so I can at least try to get me a regular bike, right? Or be able to save up enough to get me like an electric bike. But that's the thing, like, I can't do it on a budget like this unless people really start donating some real money, because I still got to have my own money left over to keep my bank account good and be able to afford my daily expenses and everything. That's all. So it is what it is, man. But I don't know. All I know is that we've come a long way. Come a long way, man. 2+ years. We passed that anniversary. Working on our 3rd year. My 3rd year being Batman. I am the real thing. You understand? And it's pretty cool, man. Like I said, the whole deal is folks don't get, like, I'm not a local joker. Like, I'm going to be expanding this everywhere. And when I do, it's going to take off and spread. And the fact that I just kind of show up and I'll be walking around too, and I'll be driving around on motorcycles, everything, mopeds, scooters, everything. Bat pods. I'm going to build all my own line of vehicles. I'm going to do everything I told y'all. Just like when I told that there red pill that lays golden eggs is a golden goose. Lives in a chicken coop. I told you, red pill. Remember red pill? I said, no, I'm going to be the real Batman. You remember that? You remember when I was sitting in that little basement? Right? The basement was cool. There wasn't nothing wrong with the basement. It was cool. It was pimped out. You know, I had
Mr. Nelson's basement was pimped out. If you were around back in the Green Bay days, you know as well as I do that Mr. Nelson's basement was a basement. Nothing more, nothing else. And he loved to hit his head on the ceiling. It was beautiful.
my own washer and dryer, everything. You remember when I told you when I was watching that little TV in there? You remember? And I hustled my way in there and I was working and everything because I'm always successful. I told you, no, I'm gonna be the real Batman. Like I'm gonna have everything and be doing the real thing. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm doing. What you looking at? What are you driving? A Hyundai? Come on, don't kid yourself. You know, if you look at me like a fan, that's cool. Don't give me these other little looks.
That's true, Neg. I'll read this for the listeners. And they got mad, the Mr. Nelson's house. He got mad, they got mad because he kept helping himself to the food because he insisted that food was included in the rent. It is, of course, not. And that would happen one time. And you can get your stuff and go, go, go.
We don't play that. So yeah, like I said, it is what it is. We let them know quick. Ugh, don't care where I'm at. Okay, what is it? 147. All right. So let me see here. Y'all need to donate right now, man. That's what need to happen. I think I'm gonna walk over here and just walk in here and look around for a minute.
Time to
I don't think I'll
steal.
be on the camera while I do it, but you can give me a minute. And then I'll see if they show up within the next hour. What time is it? Yeah, I mean, should be all right. I don't know if I'm going to miss it right now, but
Okay, let's go forward. It's really slowing down. There's the black screen we were basically warned about. And here we go. I think. Post
I love how
stuff
these folks will,
diary.
like, try to look at me. Like, you can't see that I'm falling. You can't see that I'm royalty. Come on, son. Thanks, son. Where'd you find this? I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Maybe I'll stop over here and get me a cheap little ice cream cone or something. I just wanted to grab something over here if I can.
I would think eating ice cream for Tyrese Need at this point would be rather difficult. Them teeth got to be sensitive as hell.
I'm over here. Then I'm gonna sit down and eat the little ice cream cone. I think that's what I might do. I want a milkshake. They're too expensive. I'm a professional beggar. I'm online begging.
Yes, you are.
Please help. Please donate, folks. Please. You can do it.
Turkey call.
Ain't no shame in my game. I told you folks I was gonna be the best you know what in the world. Told you that was my goal.
The best you know what in the world. What? Masturbator? Trucker servant? Of a type, of course. A vagrant? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
See, you thought I was playing. Not at all. Got a little bit of money in the bank. I got to beg to no avail. I got to beg to the best of my begging capabilities. Right, because it works. That's right. It works and it raises funds and money. And then I use that money to eat and do what I want to do. What the hell is wrong with that? That's a genius. Perfected the art of begging. What have you done lately? Huh? And I work hard. That's the thing. We're
Please welcome our friend from Down Under, Stu. Thank you so much for the super chat. And how are you doing on this Saturday?
hard for all.
It might be Sunday where you're at. It's so hard to tell sometimes. I think maybe it is.
My money. You know, they just don't be paying me right. It's all good. Should I get a Hershey's pie? I don't know.
Oh, you can get some Hershey, all
Ice cream
right.
cones are pretty cheap. Probably that. I don't know what time this thing gets over here though, and I don't want to miss it. Might have already. But I think I got about 2 more spots. Maybe. That's the thing. I'm always in a rush.
Live here in the negative 43 TV studios, it's Kenny T.
Like I wish I could just chill out, but at
You can.
the same time, I kind of like it. Keeps me on my P's and Q's, and I don't got to depend on nobody out here. Because you can't depend on anybody. None of them have the act together anyway.
Stu, I am hanging and banging, as they used to say in the mid-70s.
Just drive around and do nothing. It's all pointless. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kenny, sound like a hybrid
Yeah, like I said,
deal.
God keeps working on me. This is what it is. I don't know what he's doing with you folks, but he's working on me. Helping me a lot. But yeah, that was one of the things I got to work on, just not being in control. You stop like, it's a Batman. 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 What the hell? Do, do, do.
Oh, what
Do, do, do,
entertainment,
do.
huh?
Do, do. My shoe.
Remember his
What the
feet
hell kind of
are
pink drink is
rotted.
that? Pink
Then and
drink?
now.
Never seen no pink drink before. The hell?
He's killing me. Let's go forward.
But what do you call it?
I don't
What was
know.
I talking about? Oh yeah, they were talking about they're like all this monitoring. They have me under like government surveillance, obviously, pretty obvious this whole time, and all they see is like my snack plan. There you go. They see in my snack plan of what I eat, right? And they'll see me have the same little meal 4 times in a row, it said, or whatever, 4 days in a row. Like, it's the truth. These people want to surveil me and monitor me and all that, and it's all pointless. And all they're doing is just seeing my little meal plan, and that's about it. So, it is what it is. There's another honk. Yeah. No, I'm cool with not being in control with Christina. If you want me to be honest, I think when a woman takes control, I think it's like one of the most attractive things in the world. Like,
Who's submissive? He's submissive. Has he ever worn a ball gag? You bet. Butt plugs. I'm going to stop now because it could get really, really gross.
sorry, Batman's into that. I just think that's how they should be. I mean, like, that's the thing. They never take the initiative. And I think real women do. And I know Christina's a real woman. So that doesn't mean like you have to be overtly aggressive. I don't want that. But, you know, just taking initiative and being able to make decisions and think for yourself and want to lead a little bit sometimes. Like, it's pretty attractive. Not going to lie. You know, and that's the thing that, you know, Christina's 100% right on. I never really had a real relationship or real partner.
Say hi to Blue, and this is not live. It's actually from July 23rd, 2025, just to show how nothing really changes except the seasons. Past that, nothing really changed. Joey is live. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Go back here. Let's bring this up. We're going to be live with him any freaking moment. I promise you. Here he is. Here he is. Let me see. Stop messing with me. Oh, the excitement. Batman talks about Texas, blah, blah, blah. Let's click on it.
Masons, and I'm independent. I'm just a real person. So what do you mean?
Thank you, Sheriff.
Masons get everything free and they don't allow ownership, so none of them own anything. I own everything, so who's ahead of the game?
And Nega, and please welcome Axel. He is live.
You see the point? That's what the game is about, man. Ownership. Own your own assets. Buy your own equity. Get your own jewelry. Everything I got. Make and spend your own money, because I made and spent more than anyone who ever existed in your entire government combined. And it's factual, right? So like I said, we keep on pushing. All this is 100% real, 100% legit. Too legit to quit. But yeah, like I said, to move forward, first of all, I run Atlanta, right? I've been telling you all that. It's an actual fact. There's a lot of people that know, right? Like I said, I was the king in Bankhead, right? The king anywhere I go, because I'm the king of all kings. You understand? Like
the king of all kings. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're Jesus. My God.
I said, it's all self-explanatory, man. We have conversations every day. My statements stand. They're all proven, right? It just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? As far as this new generation, again, I mean, what say-so do they really have in any matter? I mean, you got to have a voice. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I'm a grown man, so I conduct myself as a grown man and hold myself, in a certain demeanor. I move like a grown man. That's why all these folks in their feelings. Man, y'all talking about like 6th Street in Austin where them bartenders would be 3 feet tall. Yeah, on 6th Street. And remember when the supposed CEO of the Texas Rap Battle League, I found him up there and he was homeless out there? You remember that?
No.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? We didn't make a big deal of it. We could have done a whole lot of talking back then. We didn't. We didn't even say much. We were just like, oh, okay. Almost felt bad. You know what I mean? I had over $250,000, $300,000 in the bank when I met him up there and talked to him briefly. Like, as a state, what do we look like? What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You out here, you supposed to be representing me. Like, that's the thing. Like, folks got to learn to come together, man. There has to be some unity. It's just that simple, And that's the thing.
Dweebs.
Man, I've been a good dude concerning everyone. A lot of folks talk. Like I said, I mean, the truth is the truth. Folks can't speak on me. I'm a little different. I'm special. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm very special.
Oh,
Believe
yeah.
me. I'm special as it gets.
Uh-huh.
You understand? So, like I said, I mean, it's a totally different mentality, man. Like, I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? So, what's up? Like I said, look at all this muscle. 528 world record. 528.
It's all show muscle, baby. All show muscle. We've seen you absolutely get your ass kicked in arm wrestling 2 or 3 times in a row. It's so funny. Please welcome Connie's Crusty Charcuter. And we're all doing great. We're doing better now that you're here.
See any of these boys do it. Also, I don't care if you're a country boy out there in Houston, they trying to copy my swag, right? Y'all act like you do calisthenics. Now they got people on Facebook trying to copy the 52 block stuff, and they know we're close. That's not 52 blocks. I don't know what you doing. It looks more like Wing Chun. You over there doing some Wing Chun moves. Ain't doing no 52. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Is you for real? Strongest man in the world, God amongst men right here, for real. The real deal. Everything is original. I created and built it all. Just like I named that exercise the lift. Feel me?
No, one more time. Let's smoke them if you got them right here, right now.
I had some folks talk to me today. They
were looking right at it. They were like, "You do this?" I'm like, "Yep, I do it all." Right? So, long story short, Atlanta is super corrupt. Atlanta is like here. It's just a different version. We all know what I'm saying without me spelling it out. And it's unfair as it gets, right? But it just depends. You know, Atlanta is super corrupt. There's a lot of blocks in Atlanta that I can go to work on. It'll be very real because it's filled with corruption. Atlanta is so corrupt, it's unreal. Okay? So, you understand what I'm doing is very real here, and it takes a lot of courage. It's not all easy. But folks don't have a choice but to respect it. You know? That's the thing. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. We move in bravery, and all them systems, well, they move in cowardice.
They move in cowardice. Oh God, that is just so stupid. That's not a regional accent either. That is just brain damage. That's what that is. Please say hi to Orza.
It's just the truth. They move in fear. We move out of love. So it's just different. You know what I mean? But like I said, they'll have to respect it. They'll have to. They don't have a choice. Everybody has to respect it, right? But I 100%, when I get this money, because God keeps telling me it's close. God already sent me a download today saying, pack your bags. So, and this has been repetitively, every message. And this is all my story. It has been the entire time. It's real. It's happening. So when I get a message like that, I want to listen to it. I got to find it again. I'm ready to go, man. And I can feel it. I feel like God's going to move me again. It's time.
You know, talking about his legs, he's the sort of guy that should never, ever, ever wear shorts. It just looks so bad. Not that anything's going to help, but that just makes it worse.
It's definitely, I'm past due. I can't wait to get up out of here. I can't wait. I can't wait to get out of here and get to another city and state and start moving and doing what I want to do finally. Without any energies holding me back, any negative energies around me. I want all positive energy around me.
Here's one from Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead just for you listeners. Coward ice is a thing, Rich. It is cold-filtered cowardism.
Feel me? Like I said, this has been impossible.
Very nice.
Folks made it impossible every day. There was zero support here, nothing. And that's the way the Valley's always been. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and lie. I don't care what people think. I'm telling you the truth. You know, like he said, Batman has shown Gotham your true colors, unfortunately. Dan, he's just the beginning, right? So I'm going to say it again. We all know the truth of the Valley. We know the truth of the world. And like I said, there's good people here. There's been some people who are awesome and cool. There's been, a lot of love shown. It's just financial support I haven't gotten very much. You know what I mean? But, there's also the opposite side of the token. I just don't focus on it. You feel me? But we're going to be in Georgia. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be in North Carolina. We're going to be everywhere. They got their flashers on. Yeah, we're going to be in all these states, Florida, Arizona, right? I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm real excited, genuinely. I genuinely cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be awesome. And it is what it is. I can't wait to get to Arizona personally. You know what I mean? Florida, I know real well. Florida, I know like the back of my hand. I know how Florida is for the most part. A lot of these places are a lot different, though, because of all this new millennial generation. So we'll see, but it'll be fun, Whatever we do, we'll have fun while we're working. But I got to go to work on these blocks. That means in Atlanta, and all these places for me, it's personal because I've already been through more than enough. And I went through a lot of stuff in all these cities and states. That's the thing. And I told them folks, I said, no, I'll be back. I'm coming back. And I didn't lie, right? Because I'm going to be back over there. Yeah. Now I run Atlanta and I'm going to make sure I fix the city correctly where there's not all this corruption and one-sided unfairness and lying and everything they do, right? So we're going to do that for Austin too, for sure. We're going to fix up Austin. I'm going to take my city back. We're taking back our country block by block. you can see what happened in Austin. They just all came in and tried to you could just see what it is. I mean, they don't run nothing. All these folks over there, they moved in, they got their little, shawarma restaurants, and they literally just all came in. That was all government implemented. You're right. That's why they don't protect the border in this country, and you're not a country if you don't protect your border, correct? Like I said, we need a Batman. It's just that simple, and you have one. God answered all your prayers. We're going to go to Austin. We're going to make it perfectly clear. This is my country, and this is our city. Watch. Just wait. All you got to do is wait. Just be patient. It's all going to happen in good time. I'm going to be up there, and I'll make my point very clear. We're going to be talking to everybody on camera. Yeah, you understand? It's going to be real fun. There's going to be a whole lot of excitement around the corner. You're looking for excitement, stay tuned to this channel. You're going to see a whole lot of excitement. Everything's going to change the minute I get this money. You understand? Because then the dog's off the leash. You understand? Like I said, trust me. I'm just waiting, bro. Patiently waiting. I can't wait. You feel me? So I'll be back in a minute, man. You feel me? We're going to keep on moving and we're going to keep on winning, man. Let them do what they do.
And that was Batman Talks about Texas, Chicago, New York, Florida, Georgia here on Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. And that is all that I have for you on this Saturday night. Thank you so much for spending some of your Saturday evening with us here on Negative 43 TV. I'd like to thank Chris Legit and Stu for their super chats. Super duper appreciated. We finally hit goal. It took about 3 months, but hey, it's all good. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so very, very much for that. So programming notes, I don't know. I'm totally wide open relative to those things. I think there will be an upload coming in the middle of the week, and Saturday Madness will happen again next Saturday. So we'll all have that to look forward to. So you know what I'm getting ready to say, and you may as well say it with me. It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue. I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.